What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be doing a Halloween look, and this is a mermaid inspired look by New York City, and she's a YouTuber here on YouTube as well. I want to start off by using a double eyelid tape, and this one I'm using here is from Wunder eyelid tape, and you can get this off from eBay, or if you live in Minnesota you can get it from Hmong Village as well. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics 24K palette and using the teal color. I'm going to fill in my brows using the Sigma SS266, and I'm just gonna lightly fill it in, and towards the front I just feather it out so that way it's not so harsh. And then after that I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows using the M Cosmetics concealer palette in the color light, and using a flat top brush by Morphe. You can use any flat top brush or a round concealer brush if you want. I'm just using this one because I have it at hand. So what I like about this brush is it's really easy to use, and you can just drag the color down and blend it all out with your fingers afterwards. And then it's also very nice for the top part as well. And here I'm just using the leftover concealer, and with that flat top brush, concealer brush, I'm just carving out the top part of my brows, and then again blending it out with my fingers. Now we're gonna go with the Revlon eyelash glue, and we are going to be using the brush they provide on there and going right over that eyelid tape that we put on, which is a good purpose for us to put it on because we're not putting the glue directly onto our skin. And then after that, we're going to use that chunky teal glitters, and we're going to just place it right on that lid. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera on this one, but I promise you the result will be there afterwards. There you go. Now I'm just using any concealer brush to apply the glitters on. You can use your fingers as well, but now I'm going to go with the Hard Candy glitter palette, and I am just going to use the sponge applicator they provide for me and just slowly dabbing it onto my inner eye corner, and then also working my way to the outer corner as well. And with the same dabbing motion, I'm just slightly going over the blue big chunky glitters to fuse the two colors together so that way it can look much better and more blended. And now I'm gonna also go with the blue, and using the other side of the applicator I am just going in and filling in any open space in between that glitter, the big chunky glitter. So now it looks more put together. And now I'm gonna go with just a Moda brush, and this is just any dome eyeshadow shader brush, and this is the MD eye shader, and I'm just lightly dabbing the blue color that I use for my eyebrows onto my crease, lightly dabbing it, and then towards the end just flickering it out, creating a wing liner effect. Okay, and then now with a fluffy brush, any fluffy brush you have, I'm just using the Morphe fluffy brush M524 blending to blend out any harsh lines, because you know we don't want to look like Miss Mimi even though she's really funny. No, we don't want to look like her this this tutorial. Anyways, now I'm going to be using the green shadow in the e.l.f. palette and using a fluffy angle shader brush. I am using the Sigma SS275 to define my crease, and now with the same technique just feathering it out as well. So now you have your eyes put together, and now we're just gonna go with the New York City Filtered Pen liquid liner, and this one I'm not a big fan of it because as you can see here I'm kind of struggling to draw on my eyeliner. I mean it served the purpose, but it was kind of, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to work with because it's not as pigmented, and it's just kind of hard to draw the line. Now I'm gonna be using Glamour Lash by Vagas, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just place that right on my lid, just like so, on my eyelash, on top of my eyelashes line, using that Revlon glue again. And then now I'm gonna go back with that teal color from the e.l.f. palette, and also using the Sigma SS275 to fill in my eyelid underneath and just flickering it out to fuse in and connecting the wing liner on top. And with the hard candy glitter and the silver, I'm just going to place some on my tear duct there just to open up my eyes a little bit wider so I can look more awake and more beautiful. You know, it draws more attention to my face. And now I'm just going to be using the leftover green and just contour the bridge of my nose to make me have a more slimmer and defined nose bridge. Okay, so now I'm going to go with a smudge brush, and this is from Sigma. It is the E21, and using that black color, I am putting it right under my eye waterline and just smudging it out a little bit to create that smoky eye. Now with the contour brush from Morphe, and this is the E8, and I'm just using the green color and contouring my cheek, the hollows of my cheeks, and I'm just going to do it in a circular motion back and forth, and bringing it up towards my forehead and my temple as well, and just try to blend out the color as much as possible. And now after we blend out and fuse out the color on top of our forehead, we also want to bring it down to our jawline as well. And after that, because this will bring us give us a slimmer face. And now I'm using the highlighter from Kathleen Lights, and I'm just highlighting my cheekbones and fusing the two colors together so that it blends beautifully. And now I'm using Old Hoe Stockings netting, so you can use any netting stockings you have or find in your closet or whatever. And then with the any metallic color eyeshadow, usually cream will be the best, and this one I'm just using the ColourPop silver color, and I forgot the name, but I will put it down on the description box below so you know what it is. And I'm just using my finger, dabbing the color right all over the area where I want my scale to be at. I'm doing some forehead ones, and also now we're going to be doing some silver again with the applicator, sponge applicator they provide with us. Just dab it all over the place. It doesn't matter. This is just going to act as an adhesive for our chunky silver glitter that I'm about to put on my face right now. And just using my fingers, dabbing it on my cheekbones. This is just going to act as a texturize scale, is just bring my scale to life, you know, more 3D effect. And this is just gonna give my face more texture and just gonna bring the look together, you know. Now I'm gonna go in and use some bigger, chunkier blue glitters, and also putting in the hollows of my cheeks as well. And now going onto the lips, we're going to be using some ColourPop color, and this first one is called Jellies. It's such a nice royal blue color. I'm just smacking my lips together so the lip color can be more sheer. And now I'm using Dr.M. It's the greenish color, and I'm just using it to blend in with the blue because I want to create kind of like a teal color so it can match, you know, the whole look. So I'm just lining my lips separately like that. And now I'm gonna go on with the hard candy blue glitters again, and I'm just gonna use my fingers and dab the colors right onto my lips to act as an adhesive for my bigger chunkier glitters again. Okay, so now that I have it on my lips, I'm gonna go on and just grab the chunky blue glitters and just place it right in the center of my lips, and then work my way up either side of my lips. Okay, and then I'm going to go on the upper part of my lip and doing the same thing, placing everything. Voila, now I am done. This is the finished look. How do you guys like it? Voila. So I just went ahead and add some hair extension on, and I just put a necklace on top of my head to act as a crown. And there's my cheek, guys. There's gonna be some pictures at the end, so stay tuned for the end to look at some pictures if you want. Peace out. I love you guys. I love you guys. See you guys soon.